name is Melanie Clampit, and I'm an Access Consciousness Certified Facilitator and a Right Voice for You Breakthrough Facilitator. Thank you so much for joining me here for a few minutes. It's so nice to meet you. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about what Right Voice for You classes have offered me, and what I hope that it could be a possibility in offering and inviting you to come play. So you wouldn't typically look at me and think that I would be someone who was, insecure, who would be hiding myself from the world. Most people look at me and they think, gosh, you've always been this confident, you've always been this comfortable in front of other people. And it's like, actually, no. Before Access and before Right Voice for You, I was someone who was hiding in my apartment for most of the time. It was like I was ashamed of everything that was different. And so I kind of hid myself away, and I only stepped out into my life when I absolutely had to, interface with this reality. And after Access and after Right Voice for You, it was like I got permission to be myself, to be as different as I actually am. I was able to take off that cloak of invisibility that I've been using to diminish and hide myself. And I was able to step out into the world, and I didn't have to leap out and announce myself and say, here I am. It was a little bit more of a gentle process. All of a sudden I was getting in front of people and facilitating a class with a few people, and then those audiences started getting a little bit bigger. Just talking to people, in a cafe or out in a restaurant or wherever it was like I no longer had to confine my beauty and my brilliance to the four walls of my studio apartment. It's like the tools we use take the boxes and take the limitations that we have, and it dissolves them. And it was as if these tools came into my apartment and dissolve the walls that were around me I was using to cage myself. I mean, words don't really describe the level of gratitude I have. And the one thing that I know that I can do is that I can actually offer these tools, and I can share them with you. I can share them with the world. Because something that I do know is that there's a gift inside of you and a brilliance inside of you that you might be hiding in your own apartment and in whatever box you created. And I know whatever you've created isn't big enough, because the greatness that you are, and the greatness that I know that I am now, and the greatness that I'd like to invite you to, it has no walls. There are no barriers. And in a Right Voice for You class, we can actually address these things. We get on stage, and you'll notice my voice isn't perfect. I thought when I first came to Right Voice for You, I'm gonna fix my voice. I'm gonna fix it so that I can actually speak and I can sound like other people. But what I discovered in my voice is it's about me, being all of me, and being willing to be it with all of you, with the entire world, without the barriers and without the need for the box to protect me and protect the world from me. So if this is resonating with you in any way, even though it may not actually make any cognitive sense, and you feel like, gosh, there's actually something here that I'd like to have more of in my life, I invite you to join me for a Right Voice for You class, or any Access Consciousness class, really. Because in this space, what I'm offering you is a space of no judgment, and a space where you can be the infinite colors of the infinite possibilities of everything that you are, and a space with myself and with other people where you can begin to practice having you and being all of you in the world. We can work on your voice, we can work on singing, we can work on speaking. Those are all things we can work with. But the class is kind of sneaky, because although we may be talking about these things, the gift of you is always present, and the gift of you is really what my target is. So if you're watching this video, I imagine that it has appeared in front of you I don't know that anything happens that nothing accidental occurs. So contact me. And if you're not ready for a class, send me an email. Send me a message, find me on Facebook. I'm here. And what else is possible that you may have never considered before? And what can I contribute to you? And what can the tools for Right Voice contribute to you?